Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC continues to be here, MATIC tries to reverse, let's say it like that. MATIC is trying at least, trying to form a bottoming structure there, and the situation overall hasn't changed. So we are holding above the invalidation point that we see best on the daily chart. Invalidation line is highlighted here in red. It is the June 22 low around 32 cents, a little bit lower than that. That's the invalidation for this 1-2 setup. Needless to say that this chart has provided, has not provided the strength I wanted to see over recent months, actually over the last year or so. Quite a lot of weakness. This was quite promising, the rally that happened between September last year and March this year, but the price couldn't hold support. So it could have ideally formed a 1-2 setup. Well, it failed that. That would have been super bullish. That definitely has reduced the potential of MATIC to reach, new all-time highs, or at least like get closer to $10. I mean, that obviously invalidating one bullish scenario has really only left the larger 1-2 setup here on the chart, and this is a big mess. It's basically a massive sideways range, just to get the context. So at the moment we still give the bulls the benefit of the doubt, especially as long as we're holding above the last swing low that formed on the 5th of July. A lot of coins are trying to reverse. Some coins are looking a little bit better than others. MATIC isn't looking particularly great, so we're pretty much only halfway there, yeah. So this is where we want to get to round about 61 cents at least, really. We started here on the 5th of July around 43 cents, and we need 5 waves, and we are stuck in the middle of a third. So pretty much halfway there. You can see that we formed a possible 1-2 setup initially, where the wave 2 bottomed around the 7th or 8th of July. That was around 46 cents. The third wave should get to at least 58.8 cents. That's the 1.38 extension. 58.8 cents. The 1.38 extension. That's normally what I say is the minimum requirement for a viable third wave, to really call it a third wave and to, let's say, believe in it to a certain degree. And then another 4-5 pattern would be needed. The fifth wave should get to 61 cents plus, even though ideally also here we push a little bit higher than that, right? 61 cents, 63, 65. And yeah, at the moment we are sort of stuck, okay? Because this rally here, which topped in July, around the 17th of July, was too weak to be a viable third wave. I call this only the A wave of the third wave. The pullback was possibly just the B wave. And as long as we're holding 48.1 cents, a C wave rally is possible. But we see some weakness here, but we're holding above support still. It is possible that this B wave is still extending, absolutely. Therefore, I did say, as long as we're holding the 48 cent level, I'm tracking the yellow count. Doesn't mean I'm fully convinced by it. I mean, we're stuck in the middle of a corrective rally, right? Corrective rally that could turn into an impulse. I mean, that's not an impulse, sorry, a diagonal. And that's why I said, we're trying to reverse here, but the chart has a lot to prove, also due to its history, let's say, where MATIC just couldn't rally. It had a lot of good setups and the potential was there, but the bulls just didn't turn up, unfortunately. So yeah, there is much more to prove. The support area is still relevant. The support area is still valid. What are the next structural resistance levels? We talked about the next upside FIB targets, but structurally we've got 56.2 cents and 57.6 cents as next key levels, the next swing highs. So there is more work to do. I'm not even sure. I mean, can we add maybe a trend line here? Is this something we should watch? Maybe. Four touch points at least. So pay attention to this trend line for a possible upside breakout. We consolidating below this trend line could lead to the next push here to the upside potentially. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.